It's National Child Health Day today, but how healthy is it really? So, we got a lot of food related holidays to talk about today, but I think a great place to start is the fact that it's supposed to be National Child Health Day as well. This happens every first Monday of October, where we show our support of children's health, family, and those that work hard to help them. Family income is a major factor in the health of children both physically and mentally. Children from households below the poverty line have a higher obesity rate than those above it, and with the epidemic not slowing down, it's clear that there's more we need to do. So, back in the early 1800s, children were treated at adult municipal almshouses, and sick children were being abandoned in infant asylums. Jeez. 1985, the number of children admitted to social welfare falls because of children's hospitals. Okay, so it's much better in the century of the 1800s. They definitely definitely got there better. Okay, wait. I just looked back at the first thing. So children are treated at adult municipal almshouses. That's fine. But said sick children are being abandoned at infant asylums, and the title of that little note is called Sweet Charity. Um, but being abandoned seems not great. Is it that they were being abandoned at infant asylums, so they were then treated at adult municipal almshouses? Because the way of putting it that way makes it sound a lot better. But the way it's phrased seems like it's saying that them being abandoned is part of the Sweet Charity. Um, huh. Apparently in 1960, this day was moved to the first Monday of October. It doesn't say what it was before that, but I guess it used to be something else. And President Calvin Coolidge, not the only president that'll be mentioned today, proclaimed National Child Health Day. Oh, that it was observed on May 1st. I see. Me reading these points out of order is really not helping. Yeah, maybe I can probably be a bit more organized here. How to observe National Child Health Day. Go for a run. I guess if you're a child, or invite your kids to go on a run with you. Going on a run just yourself wouldn't really help the kids too much. I think I'm spending quite a bit of time on this page, so I'm just going to move on to one of the reasons why it might not quite be National Health Day. I guess this food can be slightly healthy, but tacos really depends what you put on the tacos. But yes, that's right. It's National Taco Day in the U.S. Famously not where tacos are from, I believe. Apparently, the phrase Taco Tuesday was trademarked across the U.S. back in 1989 by a Wyoming-based fast food chain called Taco John's, except in New Jersey, where the trademark had already been claimed by Gregory's Restaurant and Bar back in '82. That's amazing. Just this random little bar already had that slogan claimed. It is weird then that this is happening on a Monday. It's not just like the first Tuesday of every month. Not really sure why they did that. But I guess, national holiday. I was about to say national holidays don't need to follow with things that companies have trademarked, but that's completely not true because we literally just had Mean Girls Day yesterday, which is related to a movie. It's not just a day for a random thing. So, yeah, weird. The site then has National Taco Day deals from the year 2020, not the year 2021. So I don't know who's supposed to be updating this site, but it doesn't say what's special about tomorrow yet. But I'll give you a rundown of these ones just in case, they keep up with the same tradition. Taco Bell, they're offering a $5 gift card set for National Taco Day. The gift set comes with two crunchy tacos and two nacho cheese Dorito Loco tacos. Hurricane Grill and Wings are offering a free taco when you buy one taco and two drinks. Choi's are also offering up $5 shots. Oh, I said also because I thought it was also the $5 gift cards, but no. They're doing shots of top shelf tequila and $1 floaters to your favorite margarita. Wow. And you can also add a crispy beef taco to any dine-in entrees purchase for just $1. At Fuzzy's Tacos, if you fancy bringing on tacos, and we hope you do, because Fuzzy's will be offering $1.50 tacos all day. Whew, nice. Rubio's, you get a free taco if you buy a drink. Chronic tacos. Wow, what a name. You can choose from chicken, al pastor, ooh, carnitas, and Beyond Beef, and they'll be announcing a code via their social media channels, so check them out, as that's how you redeem your free taco. Oh, yeah, so those chicken ones and all the others, it's free if you, yeah. And On the Border, National Taco Day at On the Border means seasoned ground beef or chicken tinga tacos, okay, for $2, or for $4, you can get Southwest chicken or brisket tacos. Apparently 95% of people that were surveyed like tacos. 26% of them say carne asada is the best taco filling. Don't even know what that is. Wow. And 76% of people have tacos at least every couple of weeks. And 71% of people prefer tacos over burritos. Ooh. And 27% of people like the brand Mission, which I don't even know if I've heard of that brand. These are probably all American brands, because I don't actually see the one that I would buy. That I definitely do not have every couple of weeks. So, oh man, I'm making the statistic worse. So now you might be wondering, well, what can I drink with my taco? Well, fear not, dear viewer, because it's also National Vodka Day. Yeah, don't worry that the last 2 days have been national, like, no drink days, because now it's all about vodka. Oh man, I don't know who puts these, like, who decides what days these are, but it's a bit funny sometimes. Apparently in the British sitcom Absolutely Fabulous, the only vodka that is worth drinking is Stoli. I don't even think I've had that. I've had Absolute before, that's for sure, which is the one that's in the thumbnail. I was trying to look for different brands that, or like pictures, I guess, that didn't have any logos in them, but I started with looking for one of vodka, and I mean, that one has no like very, very clear logo, but it is still branded. And then I realized that I could have just searched up like a cup of water, and no one would have been the wiser of whether it was vodka in that cup or not. It could have been water, could have been vinegar, who knows. But yeah, so, you know, maybe there's a brand deal out there for some vodka or some tacos or some Pillsbury Doughboy cinnamon rolls, and I can get some money. Woohoo! Should also be noted that vodka can heal wounds because it has such a high alcohol content, it can prevent microbial infections. Wow. It's awesome. And there's no special notes about vodka. I was really hoping for a thing of like saying when vodka came out, or like when it first was like a big thing. It's rumored that the drink was first produced in Russia in the 19th century. Oh, sorry, the 9th century, and French and Russian soldiers scattered throughout Europe during the 19th centuries, which eventually popularized the drink. There you go. And now it is a widely consumed spirit in the world. A widely consumed spirit. Ooh. And now it's time to pick a dessert, which, I mean, I've already mentioned it now, and all these were spoiled in the thumbnail anyway. But that's right, we got cinnamon rolls for National Cinnamon Roll Day. Apparently, they've been made all the way back in like Egypt and China from 2000 BC. There's evidence to show that cinnamon rolls are imported from Egypt to China for monarchs and royalty. The commoners can't afford them. Oh, can't afford such an expensive little roll of dough. Philadelphia style cinnamon roll is born in the 1700s, which has honey, sugar, cinnamon, and raisins. So I don't know what was going on in Egypt and China. I don't actually know what spices they would have had to like put on it if it was just like rolled dough and that was that. In 1920, Kanelbulle is created in Sweden after the war, but cinnamon and cardamom are so expensive that few can afford these sweet treats. Wow, it's crazy to think that that was a treat that like was so unaffordable, and now you just go to like the bakery and get like a plastic box of just like 24 of them for probably like a couple bucks. Wild. That's consumerism and capitalism for you all. Whew, gonna make this podcast a little political there, getting real serious with talking about cinnamon rolls. But again, it is Child Health Day, so don't give your kids cinnamon rolls. Eat them all yourself. You deserve it. It's also National Golf Lovers Day. I guess not a day to love golf, but just love people who love golf. So that's a little interesting way of wording that one. Back in 1889 was when golf embraced the bird, or like birdie, was coined accidentally by a golfer, Ab Smith, when he hits a bird of a shot at a tourney in Atlantic City. So he just referred to it as bird. Then it got turned to birdie, and there you go. It says that the activities that you can do are experiencing a new course, taking a golf lesson, or planning a trip to a major tournament. Wow. 5 facts to impress your golfing foursome. Here we go. 1. The uber rare shot. The average golfer has a 12,500 to 1 chance of making a hole in one. Whoa. What? I feel like that happens way more than that. I mean, it could also be dependent on what kind of thing you're doing. I feel like hole-in-ones happen. Well, I guess that's all I would see, right? If I just, like, am not that into golf and I just watch a couple of things on it, it'd be, like, the best shot. So then you'd see all the hole-in-ones. So that checks out. Number 2, the Wet n Wild 17th at Sawgrass. Over 1,000, that's what I just said. Over 100,000 golf balls are hit into the water at the famous 17th Island Hole at Stadium Course at Sawgrass each year. Number 3, caddies are French. The French word cadet means youngest child, or cadet, and is where the caddy comes from. Oh, just getting the youngest child to carry all the golf clubs around. Number 4, you're not alone. Only 20% of golfers have a handicap below 18, and a golfer with a handicap of 18 or higher is called a bogey golfer. And 5, space golf. Ooh, yeah, I think I heard about this. At one point, Apollo 14 astronaut Alan Shepard famously took a golf ball along with him to the moon, where a swing of his 6-iron made him the first person to play golf in space. Yeah, now that's what you do when you go to space. You got to do something funky like that. Amazing. So for all you environmentalists out there, it's World Animal Day today. There's probably a lot that I could go into about animals. So instead of just spending a lot of time on it, I'm just going to read some 5 fun animal facts, because I think if I list off fun facts rather than just like actual things, they'll probably be a bit more memorable. So here we go. Number 1, sea life. Seahorses mate for life, and when they travel, they hold each other's tails. Cute. Number 2, heart-headed. The heart of a shrimp is located in its head. 3, outside voices. At 188 decibels, the blue whale can produce the loudest sound of any animal. 4, a tiger can't change its stripes. A tiger's skin also has stripes, and each pattern is as unique as a fingerprint. What? Why is it called a tiger can't change its stripes? It's like, I guess some animals can change their skin, kind of like chameleons and things that change, or like shed skin, but it seems like a weird thing. It did not connect it to the fact that tigers are like have like a strict attitude or whatever. I don't know. This is getting weird. 5, flamingos are naturally white. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Their diet of brine, shrimp, which have hearts in their heads, and algae turns them pink. Man, that's crazy. Super weird. And so it's also St. Francis of Assisi Day. The acclaimed Catholic friar, philosopher, mystic, and teacher is celebrated by the feast of St. Francis every October 4th. He founded the Men's Order of Friars Minor and the Women's Order of St. Clare, among many others. The saint led a colorful and interesting life before devoting his life to God. Oh no. Wonder what that means. And becoming one of the most renowned Christians of all time. To celebrate him and commemorate his journey to the afterlife, the town of Assisi lights oil lamps for 2 days. So I wonder if tomorrow is also his day. Whew. Religious services are held, and some children even bring their pets to be blessed on this day. Can you bless pets? Is that... Alright, well, there you go. It's also World Space Week from today until October 10th. So go and argue whether Pluto's a planet or not, because that's always great. To observe it, you can host and register an event. I don't know why they always say like hosting events as if it's just like the easiest thing to do. Like if you don't have like a space telescope or something to actually like do space stuff, I don't know what you'd be able to really do here. But you know, I'm not the one writing the suggestions. I'm just the one reading it. We're going to then move on now, or maybe not. I want to see if there's anything more to be said on Space Week. This week celebrates science and technology, focusing on space science, educating people about the benefits they receive from space. One of the goals of the week is to excite young people about STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. On a more worldwide scale, this week encourages international cooperation in space outreach and education. I need to get better. Oh my goodness, I need to get better at word pronunciation. There's a lot of that in here. We'll see. I leave stuff like this in because I want to see if it... I was going to say destroys my confidence, but what I more mean is like in the future, if I just get better at kind of just talking. And I'd rather not like delete every single mistake I make, because that doesn't really help in me just sticking with it. And, you know, yeah. So there you go. You get to hear every single bumble and ramble that I make. So that's nice. Moving on to celebrity birthdays, we got Jacob Tremblay turning 15. He was in Room back in 2015. I only ever read the book, but it's not the most happy of stories. It's basically from the point of view of a kidnapped victim's child. It was a really good read, but where I am now in life, I don't think I could ever pick that book up again. Some of the topics are just a bit too much for me. He was also in Good Boys, which, although I never saw it, looked like quite a wild time. He voices Luca in Luca and Robin in the Harley Quinn animated show. Man, this kid's just all over the place. Love it. It's also Kate Winslet's 46th birthday. She was in the movie Titanic, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, the Divergent series, Avatar 2, oh, all right, Sense and Sensibility, Avatar 3, right. I forgot these are all like planned. These movies just haven't come out yet, but I guess she's going to be in all of them. Finding Neverland, Flushed Away, and that's only to name a few. There's quite a big list here. Oh, apparently she's in Avatar 5 as well, even though there's no release year, and I didn't see a fourth one on, but she'll be on that one. Jesse Eisenberg, wait, that's like spoilery then, or is it just like assumed that she's going to be in all these movies? Because it would be quite a spoiler to say she definitely is, because now you know that she's going to survive for every single movie. But also it'll be like 10 years till we see all these, at least. So, Jesse Eisenberg is turning 38. He's like the main guy in Zombieland and Zombieland Double Tap. He's also the main guy in Now You See Me and Now You See Me 2. He's the one and only Mr. The Social Network. He was Lex Luthor in Batman vs. Superman. He was in Rio and Rio 2. Did he voice Blue? Yeah, he did. He's just the main character and everything. And he was in The Village. Cool. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled when I finally remember to watch that movie. It's also Neil deGrasse Tyson's birthday, turning 63, the American astrophysicist, planetary scientist, author, and science communicator. And he has such awards as the NASA Distinguished Public Service Medal, the Klopstag Memorial Award, hopefully pronounced that a bit not too bad, and the Public Welfare Medal in 2015. It's also Chester A. Arthur's birthday, if he was still alive. He was the United States 21st president, so he was born in 1829 and passed away in 1886. He was a Republican. I think his most notable features here are his nicknames. We got Chet, Elegant Arthur, Gentleman Boss, Prince Arthur, the Dude President, and Walrus. Yeah, that's a pretty cool name. Random wiki stuff. We got back in 1511 the formation of the Holy League of Aragon. Whoa, the Papal States and Venice against France. Okay, the grammar didn't quite flow when I copied that over. I don't know what the rest of that was supposed to say. 1883, the first run of the Orient Express, and in 1877, Razor Smith was born. He was an English cricketer who passed away in 1946. I just saw the name Razor and decided that it needed to be said. Same with like that wolf guy from a few days ago. So something that I mentioned yesterday is that I wanted to do like a big reading of all the different monthly holidays that we got for October. But because we're hitting pretty close to the 20-minute mark, and I kind of want to make sure that we're around that for like most episodes, I'm actually going to leave this to a day where we have like a lot less to talk about. Because today we had 8 national holidays, and there's some days that actually only have one, so might leave it for a day like that. Hopefully we'll probably do that in the next week, just so that it's still kind of relevant, because it's near the beginning of October, so decisions can be made in people's lives to go forth with some of these. But yeah, I think I'll just wrap it up here for today. This was fun. I have a pretty fun time just finding out all this stuff. And I hope that you have a fun time listening. So as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and you'll be hearing from me tomorrow.